Good morning. Welcome to your Soma practice. Soma is our sweet, nourishing, nurturing, slow, gentle, tender practice. It's a morning sadhana, but you could also do this in the evening because we're working with some of the more balancing and cooling pranayamas. I put this complementary practice together alongside the Agni Sadhana so that you would have something that you could go to if you are menstruating or feeling like you need something softer, something more nurturing. You can make a call on that anytime, and you don't have to stick to the same sadhana every day. You will know what practice is right for you and listen to that. So this is a selection, this is a sequence that you can work with, and then explore in your own time and on your own terms. This will be a shorter practice, and you can add on a longer meditation at the end if you wish. Let's begin. Come to close your eyes. And begin the free dive down. As you allow the weight to cascade from each cell. Imagine all of the fluids of each cell coming to perfect stillness, and gently, buoyantly resting down into the cushion of each other, so that your tissue cells, your muscle cells, your bone cells, your skin cells, they all begin to respond in this water falling downwards. All gently diving down to gather into the base of you, into the earth, into the ground. Giving them the invitation to soften and let go. To rest. Everything caught in the expansive ground of your awareness. Your jaw releases, your brow, and there is this subtle sensation of slow pour, as if you were oil or honey. And the weight of your presence continues to gather and gather and gather until more of you arrives and sits and establishes itself Allow the back of your head to glide back into the space behind you until you find this sweet spot of alignment where the skull is caught by the structure of the spine, the base of the pelvis. And you can find that equal and opposite lift up through the crown as everything continues to pour down and arrive. So the form that you end up in is both heavy and light, is both grounded and awake. Is both soft and intentional. Take a few long, smooth breaths from crown to pelvis, and as you inhale, trace the luminous central column of you with the fingers of your awareness traveling down through the central channel and lighting it up with your presence, lighting up these photons, these particles, these light particles of you, sanctifying them with your awareness. Inhale from crown to pelvis, and exhale pelvis to crown, and keep going. And as you light that central channel up, invite more light particles to magnetize in. Invite more of you to magnetize in. So that more of the shape of you, more of your form takes form as you become more fully here. Sculpting your experience with your awareness. Noticing that the more present you become, the more of the contents of each moment come online, the wider your perspective, the more sensitive you're listening, the more detail in the imprint of each moment. So stay with that illumination of awareness that is lighting up the present moment. More and more information, allowing you to receive more and more, hold more and more, and from that, create more agency and choice. Sāma Vritti pranayama. This is an even inhale, Sāma, same. And we'll go for a count of 4. So you'll inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4 at the bottom of the breath, and that's 1 round. And we'll take 5 rounds in your own time. If you want to extend the count or decrease the count, then listen to that. And you might find it's easier to maybe go longer on the inhale and half on the hold. So you might go 8 inhale, hold 4, 8 exhale, hold 4. But try with the 4, 4, 4, 4, and we'll go from there. 5 rounds. When you finish your 5th round, pause and notice what you notice. Any information coming from the inner landscape. Textures, shapes, colours, temperature, sensation. Examining the cause and effect of each practice. And we have our chorus of morning cockerels and chickens and ducks and birds. So we have all the contents of our outer landscape. And we can keep drawing our awareness back in. And the practice is also, I find sound so helpful to anchor me into presence. And you can also play in public spaces and in situations which are loud. Can you slip underneath the sound? Because beneath all of the sound is silence, wrapping everything up. Allow the silence to amplify in your experience. Nādi Sodhāna. Nādi Sodhāna, alternate nostril breathing. So you bring your right thumb to your right nostril. And I like to do it with index and middle finger to the 3rd eye. Inhale through the left nostril for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale through the right for 8. Inhale right for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale through left for 8. That's 1 round. I will guide you for the first 2 rounds, and then you'll do it by yourself for the next 3. If you are not menstruating on any of these more gentle pranayamas, then you can find just a gentle lift of the pelvic floor, and that will help to contain the energy that you're building. But if you're on your period, then definitely not. Okay, we'll begin. Take an exhale out of the left nostril and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going in your own time. You can change it to 3, 3, 6 if that's better for you. 4 more rounds. Finish the round that you're on, exhaling through the left nostril. And pause. Allow your presence to widen a little further. And we'll go straight into Uccāra. Uccāra is the sounding of Om. The syllables are U, Ong, with an NG sound. And we sound the R in the base, the U in the heart, and the NG in the middle of the brain. And then there's the 4th space, the silence, before we take another inhale breath. And we'll inhale from crown to pelvis again. So I'll take you through, and we'll do 10 rounds. So inhale, crown to pelvis. And keep going, 9 more rounds. Keep sensing into the vibration in the base, the heart and the brain. And pause. And feel into the reverberation of that practice as it travels and continues to shimmer through your cells. Brahmari breath. Brahmari is the honeybee breath, and so you can bring the index finger to the brow, middle finger to the tear ducts, ring finger to the edges of the nostrils, and little finger to the edges of the lips to signify the withdrawal of the senses, and close the ears off with the thumbs. And take 5 rounds. You can do as much of this as you want, but we'll do 5 rounds for this particular practice in your own time, and it's an Om with your mouth closed. And release your hands when you've finished your 5th round. Tasting into the afterglow of that roar and rumble. It travels up and down the central channel that rings through the middle of the brain. This soothing hum of honey sound of your own voice, lighting up your cells, inviting them to participate more and more in your experience So more and more of you comes online through these practices. More and more of you becomes here. More and more of you becomes known. What can you know about your experience in this moment? What has shifted? What is the quality of your current energy state? And try not to go into words and labeling, just feel what is the felt experience of now. And from that place, listen. Listen to the whole of the present moment from this place. And this state for you might be tiredness, frustration, clarity, expansion, groundedness, distraction. Listen from that, whatever is present, without spinning up into any story. Stay with the felt experience of your current state. And now listen to the whole of the present moment with the whole of your body instrument. Opening up all of the receivers and allowing all information to transmit in, through, and out. As you are a conduit for your own experience of this moment, allowing everything to be exactly as it is. Listen to the whole of the present moment with the whole of your body. And keep listening. If you get lost in thought, then come back to the soundscape of the present. Come back to the weight of your seat and the quality and texture of the air on your skin. Come back to your felt experience of the present moment. And let that be your practice, a continual invitation back into presence. Allowing all phenomena, all thought, all emotion, all sound to rise and fall. Not holding on to any one thing or pushing anything away. Allowing everything to be as it is. And you can stay in your seat for as long as feels right. Let that be part of your listening. Your intuition will grow in voice. It will get louder and clearer as you work with this sadhana. So listen for when it's time to move out of meditation, and when it is, move very slowly so that when you open your eyes, your meditation continues. And you carry it into the next moment and the next moment. How much more of me can be here? How much more of me can be here?